Well, most everybody here I know, but for those who don't know me, I'm Danny Fox. I'm the sheriff. I've been the sheriff for the last 8 years. Second generation police officer. Lived in McNamara County my entire life. I'm 49 years old right now. I've been married 29 years. My wife, Carol, right there. I have a daughter that's 19, and Danielle. I have a son that's 21. She will be 19 next month. My son's 21. I, like Norman, like to tell everyone that I don't claim to be a public speaker. I'm far from a public speaker. I consider myself a public servant that's doing the best he can when he has to stand up here and speak to people that he likes and knows but don't like to do this right here. So, I usually tell people I'd like to have a tobacco stick across my back because I grew up pulling tobacco and getting a pay, and I'd rather do either one of those than stand here before you tonight. We're going to do it in-house. First and foremost, it has been a pleasure to be a member of the McNamara County Sheriff's Office for the last 30 years, and a great honor to serve as your sheriff for the last 8. I look forward to continuing my law enforcement career as your sheriff when re-elected in November of this coming year. During my tenure, I have run the Sheriff's Office as a professional organization. I believe in common sense approach by having myself and my staff treat all citizens as they like to be treated, or as the victim or the accused in such a situation comes at hand. I have strived to make the McNamara County Sheriff's Office stay ahead in all areas of law enforcement through officer training and the purchasing of efficient, up-to-date equipment. This includes forensic cell phone, computer, software to assist in the ever-growing numbers of crimes involving cell phones and smartphones. Everybody here knows everyone in the ring has probably got one of those. And more recently, laptops for the patrol cars to provide law enforcement information to the deputies while they're in the field in a timely manner. Just a few minutes can make a life or death decision or a difference. In my 8 years as sheriff, I've operated 4 budgets each year, totaling approximately $7.7 million within my operational limits. In other words, I didn't go over budget. I have utilized the staff and budgeted items provided by the state and county taxpayers in the most efficient manner, and I plan to continue to do so and be as conservative as possible. I will continually provide adequate and appropriate responses to the needs of the citizens of McNamara County through criminal investigations, civil process, court security, field security, and corrections. Since we'll be experiencing the loss of some exceptional employees or appointees in the upcoming regional jail next year, although it will be sad for me, it will be a better and safer work environment for those officers who will be going to the regional jails. It will also be hopefully cost effective to the county, since there will be 3 counties contributing to the expenses of operating a jail, as well as it being large enough to hold the inmates in one facility instead of having to pay holding costs or holding fees in other facilities to house our inmates. This past year, we were obligated to pay nearly $463,000 in holding costs in McNamara County. I have always maintained an open door policy to my appointees as well as to all citizens here in McNamara County, and when elected, I will continue to do so. My goal as sheriff has, is, and always will be to continue to strive to make the McNamara County Sheriff's Office an efficient operation as well as a great place to work. To continue to educate my officers with the knowledge that is necessary to effectively do their jobs. To provide the officers with safe, up-to-date equipment to ensure their safety and provide the fastest response times to our citizens for their assistance. To ensure the safety of the McNamara County citizens. And when re-elected, I will continue to make McNamara County a safe place to live, work, and play. Just to give you a few awards that the McNamara County Sheriff's Office has received since 2009 to present in the information about the Sheriff's Office. In 2011, I was appointed as Vice Chairman to the Central Virginia Criminal Justice Training Academy. I was appointed to the Virginia Sheriff's Institute as a board member. I'm sure everyone has read and knows that we were recently accredited in the Commonwealth of Virginia. For those who do not know, there are approximately 400 plus police agency, sheriff's office, and police campus officers in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Out of those 420 plus, there are only 82 in the Commonwealth of Virginia that are accredited. We are one of those 82 agencies, and I'm quite proud of my staff for helping us get that. Because trust me, it's not easy to get there, and they don't let you just walk through the door and get that piece of paper. Lieutenant Andy Ezel, who is here tonight, recently graduated from the 245th FBI National Academy, which is not an easy task. He stayed away from home for 12 weeks, 10 weeks, away from his young children and his wife. The Southside Drug Task Force recently received the Public Service Award from the United States Attorney's Office, Eastern District, on their work on drug elimination and eradication here in McNamara County and the Commonwealth of Virginia. The school resource officers just recently received an award from the McNamara County School Board for their efforts in providing security and safety and education in our school system. Click of the ticket for the highest seatbelt in the Tidewater region that we're in 2010. In 2010, also investigators Doug Hatcher, Todd Franklin, and Rusty Callahan received first place in the charity cook-off in Clarksville for chili cook-off there. I have two officers who have received awards for saving life. In 2010, Paul Cox received an Outstanding Partner Safety Award in Commander's Corps from the United States Army Corps Engineers for providing CPR to a young child that had drowned, and with the good Lord's help, he brought back to health and has no ill effects from that. Also, in 2009, B.J. Mull received from the Virginia Sheriff's Office the 2008 Valor Award for saving Mrs. Tucker here, just outside of Chase City. Rusty Gordon in 2010 also received the 2009 Heat Award, which stands for Help Eliminate Auto Theft. And 2009, Chris Whittemore graduated from the Virginia Criminal Forensic Science Academy in Richmond, Virginia, which is a 10-week course that shows you how to collect, package, and properly handle evidence in the field that is used on a day-to-day basis by him in the McNamara County Sheriff's Office. We now have 3 trained investigators who have graduated from that academy working, and also myself, which would be 4. And push comes to shove, I roll my sleeves up and take a picture and take a measurement and do whatever needs to be necessary involving a homicide or anything else. I appreciate your time tonight. I appreciate your attendance. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate your vote. And now I'll take any questions anyone has.
I have one.